Hello, everyone. Are you ready for another night of Paper Pumpkin? I love this kit. So this is a fun Christmas, Christmas card kit. And you get to make, sorry for the glare. It's always hard to manage lighting and glares. But you get to make these gorgeous Christmas cards. I think it's 3 of each. Yes, I was just counting 3 of each. And I love when they send us them. Hey, Nancy. In fun, festive boxes too. I always keep them in case I need to use them for something. Because you could definitely put something over the Paper Pumpkin and use this as a, package. I guess it says Stampin' Up! There, but still, it would be fun to use as a package to give somebody. So we will do these 3 cards. Excuse me. And then I always have a bonus card for anyone on my team that has Paper Pumpkin or any of my customers that order Paper Pumpkin from me. So I always send out materials for a bonus card. So I'll demo that at the end. So let's get started. So our first card is this adorable Santa card. I love all the texture to this, all the snowflakes. So if you're new to Paper Pumpkin, it is a kit that you get once a month. Most of the time it's cards. Sometimes it is 3D. I happen to have 2 of the little boxes left from last month. I passed them all out to my team at work, and I just put a couple of little candies in them. But I had 2 of them left. So this was last month, which was perfect for, team, if you have a team at work that you want to give treats to, or I wouldn't try and make those to pass out at trick or treat. At least not in my neighborhood. We had about 100 last night, so I wouldn't want to make 100 of those to pass out. But Paper Pumpkin is a kit that comes once a month. And most of the time it's cards. Sometimes it's treats like that. You get everything you need. It comes with a stamp set. It comes with an ink spot. So this is Early Espresso. I always use my ink pad so I can save this to give away. It comes with the adhesive that you need and whatever embellishments you need. So all you need, maybe a pair of scissors and a bone folder. That's about all you need. Speaking of which, let me grab my bone folder. All right, so let's get started with our first one. Oh, and the reason I brought this back out is to show you one of the things that they've started doing, and they've been doing this for a while now that I love, is they show you each card and all of its pieces. So you know exactly which pieces go to each card. So the first thing I do when I open my Paper Pumpkin is I take all the pieces and I punch them out and I put them together with the card that they're going to make. It just makes it much easier later when I'm crafting to have everything I need for that card right there. Let's move this out of the way. All right, so on this one, we're going to stamp. Let me get my foam piercing mat with these photopolymer, which are these clear stamps. It's helpful to have something cushy underneath of it. So we need our Santa and we need our little tiny piece of white. Now this Santa, I didn't have any trouble lining up when I was making the card, but I was right over it. So we will see how well I can do on camera. Betty sent me something, but I can't see it because I'm using my phone to video. Last time she couldn't find us, so I'm hoping she's not having the same problem. Let me see if she sent me a Facebook. I might be able to see it on my computer. All right. Well, that's coming up. All right, so let's see if I can do this. Not too bad. So and it adds so much. All right, I'm sorry, I'm looking on my computer too to see if I can find where Betty was sending me a message. Maybe I can tag her or something. And then this says Christmas. We're just going to center that on this little piece of white, hopefully. not bad. And actually, no, I won't worry about that tonight. Okay. Oh, I don't see a message from her. Wait, let me see. Let me make sure. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure. I know Betty had trouble finding us last time, so if she sent me a Facebook message, I'm checking to see if that's what it was. No. All right, let me go see if I can tag her. All right, let me put this up before I make a mess. So now we have our stamping done, and it shows you on here right where you need to put all your adhesives. So we're going to take our big cut out snowflakes, and we're going to put dimensionals in each corner and in the middle. All right, hang on. I'm getting on my laptop trying to find. Because I can't see what she sent me. So we're going to put one of these in each corner. I'm trying to remember which way I did it, that it... I feel like I'm just turning it in circles. And then one in one of these middle ones. All right. I found. All right, so it shows me live. So let me see if I can. All right, so I sent a message and tagged her. We'll see if she can find us. Okay, that's all the adhesive on that one. And then on our snowflake, we're just going to put one of the glue dots in the middle. And I like to use my Take Your Pick tool for this. So that's all we need there. I'm just getting all my adhesive on. And then on the Santa, we need dimensionals. So 2 dimensionals. And then on the this rectangle thing, it's got dimensionals across the bottom, because the top of it is going to be resting on top of the Santa, who has dimensionals. So across the bottom of that. And then this guy gets 2 dimensionals while I have them in my hand. Lots of dimensionals on this card. Whoops, whoops. Sticking to my finger. All right, that's all the dimensionals on this card. Now this guy, and I love it because they show you, I'm going to put this up on them just so you can see it better. They show you right where to put your glue dots. So let's put one right here. And right here. And they've just found the wider parts of the letters. There. Okay. Now we should be ready to put it all together. So first, we're going to take this guy. So they show that first. And put this piece on it. And it's a little bit smaller. And And if you have dimensionals kind of showing, I just kind of smushed them over. That one's got a little bit too, doesn't it? All right, so center that on there. And then we're going to take our snowflake. Take his back off. And put him. So you want the glue piece to be on something solid. About like that. Then we're going to take Santa. Gonna put him somewhere in here. Take our banner. And it's gonna go about like that. And it may not be exactly. And then this guy, we'll do this next. So I'm just looking at the way things are layered on the card. So the Mary goes on this. And the Y is going to hang off a little bit. Oops. And then the last thing is this little Christmas sentiment. Just goes right under there. So it goes kind of over a little bit of the Mary. Isn't that cute? I love that. And the snowflake is kind of iridescent. Very pretty. All right. That is card number 1. Card number 2. And I don't know which one is my favorite because they're all so cute. Card number 2 is this beautiful one. Now, I think it was this I didn't get straight. Something didn't get very straight, but by the time I added all the stuff to the bottom, you really didn't notice it. But I'll see if I can do better this time. All right, let's get all our little pieces. Again, lots of pieces. So we are going to stamp on this guy and this guy. Oh, good. Betty found us. Good, good. All right, so your stars are at the top. And we have this fun Santa and his reindeer. Now, mine, you won't want to look at this first one too closely. So I needed to re-ink my stamp pad. So it came out real light. So I just took my marker and kind of filled in, which, you know, at a distance you can't tell. But on the bonus card, I re-inked it and it looked much better. So this one will look much better. So you're going to stamp your Santa and his reindeer. Whoops, that reindeer didn't get inked. There we go. Up in the sky. About like that. So it's like a silhouette of them. Oh, much better. Uh-oh. Nah, ho, ho, ho. We'll cover that up. And then we have Santa Claus is coming to town. And that's going to go right on this. There we go. All right. Set those aside. Try not to touch them in case they're still a little bit damp. Those rich colors like that sometimes stay wet just a little bit longer. All right, so we have a square. So that's only going to cover part of that. And the thing I did wrong last time is I put this on before I put this on. So this needs to go at the bottom here. So let's do that now. And it shows 3 of the glue dots on it. So I'm just going to put that on now before I mess up again. So we will put this at the bottom. And I don't know, let me pull this out and see if it needs to hang off any or not. I don't think so. I don't think so. I didn't know if I needed to, you know, hang it off the bottom, but I don't think so. And so it, I think, is a little bit, yeah. It's a little bit wider than this. Okay. Now we can take this and put glue dots on the four corners of it. See, you guys can learn from my mistakes. I didn't watch the video. Probably if I'd watched the video, that would have been helpful, huh? And they have good instructions in here, so you don't have to. But there is a video that they post every month that will just show them making each card. All right, so then this is going to go on top of this, and we'll try and make it straighter this time. And then no, it's still not perfectly straight, but it'll be fine. By the time you get all the other stuff on, it'll be fine. Put dimensionals. All right, so you probably need to put your glue dots on the inside corner. Well, there wasn't much more room, was there? It'll be fine. And then one in the middle. And that can go on our card base. Kind of doing it in the order it says this time instead of putting all my adhesive on. So that can go about like that. All right, then we have another beautiful snowflake that needs a glue dot in the middle of it. That is going to go down here. And the only thing you want to be careful of here is that it doesn't go off the edge of your card. And then your Santa Claus is coming to town. Gets dimensionals. That's why they give us a big thing of dimensionals this time, because we're using a lot of them. That's going to go right here with just a little bit of that showing. And then you have your ho, 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 and a vellum halo for it. So first you're going to put your glue dots on the words themselves, because then that you'll put that on the vellum halo, and then you'll know where to put the glue dots for the back of the vellum. So it looks like we're putting these on the O's. Okay, then we'll put this on our vellum. Whoa! Stuck to my finger. I think I could probably rip this pretty easily if I wasn't careful. I'm just going to scoot that up a little bit because it was, that O is being a problem child. All right, now let's put this on our vellum piece. And so, I don't know if you can see, but you can see a little bit of the adhesive sticking out there. You just fold it over. Those glue dots are real easy to do that. And then this will just sit on top of this vellum piece. Like that. And then you can turn it over. And now you know where to put glue dots. And they just show them in the same place on the O's. Whoops. Take your backings off. And then I did turn it over. And if I felt like I could see that adhesive, then I would just, you know, kind of, these ones turned out pretty well. Just kind of move it out of the way. And so this is going to go right there. And there you go. That's so cute too. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know which one is my favorite. Okay. One more to do. Then the bonus one. All right. So the last one uses the Santa as an O. Isn't that cute? It says joy. So, get all of our pieces. Again, we're going to stamp. And they give you an O. So if you wanted to use the O, I guess you could. But you have just an extra O hanging around. And you have 3 snowflakes with this one. We're going to stamp on the Santa and that green strip. So let's see if we can get our Santa to stamp well again. All right. I couldn't talk, I was concentrating. No, not quite as good, but he's okay. He'll be fine. And then this is the really long sentiment. 'Tis the season to be jolly. And it goes on this piece of green. There we go. All right. And you could, for sure, take this Santa outline and just stamp it on a piece of paper and then color it with blends. That would be really cute. All right. So now it has us starting with this thing and putting dimensionals on the corners. And if I remember right, this one had a little more space in the corners. So your dimensionals fit in there a little easier than that first one. And one in the middle. And that can go on our card. So it's going to go over this middle. This looks like either crumb cake or craft, one of the two, probably crumb cake. This will just go right over the middle of this. I love the stitching around it too. Trying to make sure it's straight. And then you have 3 snowflakes. So one that's bigger and then 2 smaller ones. Oops. Put them on here so you can actually see them. Somewhere there. So we will put a glue dot in the middle of each one of these. There we go. And the big one goes, if you can see that, goes down here. And then we have a small one that goes up here. They're a little bit delicate, so I'm trying to be sure I like that. I'm careful and don't break off their little ends. And then this guy goes, and he to me looks like he's just right over that cutout. All right, so that's the snowflakes. Then we have the striped piece and our piece with the sentiment. And so we are putting glue dots on those, just 3. Oops. On each one. All right. Then we're going to start with the bigger striped piece. Whoops. Come back here. It is going to go down here, so it's still up on the crumb cake piece. So about like that. And then let's take the glue dots off of our other piece. I end up with little glue dot backs everywhere when I'm done with this. And make sure it's right side up. And it is just going to go. Just leave some of that stripe peeking out like that. And then the last thing is your joy. So you've got 1 dimensional on the Y, 2 on the Santa. We're not using the O. So 2 on the Santa, just like we did last time. And then they put on the Y 1 on the bottom. Let me grab my adhesive scissors. So I don't use my good Stampin' Up! Scissors when I'm cutting something in half, when I'm using it on adhesive stuff. So then they took and cut 1 on half and put a half on each of the parts of the Y, the upper parts. Okay. So before I take the backs off, I kind of laid them out there so I knew where I wanted them to be. And see, the Santa pokes over the, I guess they all do just a little bit. And the J. And then once you get it like you want it, then you can just pick one up. And they've got them tucked over just a little bit. These are such cute cards. So now you have 9 cards ready to send to friends and family at Christmas. And then the Y. Sticking to my finger. Let go, my goodness. That wanted to stick. And the Y. And there you go. There's the last one. Aren't they so cute? They're so cute. Okay, so let's look at just these ones first before we move on. So these are the 3 that came in your kit. Really super cute. I love them. All right, so then let's do the bonus. Those out of the way. So the bonus, you'll be glad to know this time I used only the ink that you got in your kit, and this is what I made. I know, they're so cute, aren't they, Nancy? So this is your bonus project. I used that same cute Santa die cut with the, oh shoot, I lost it. I use this one all the time. Something shapes. Hang on, I'm looking it up. Stylish Shapes. It comes with banners and circles and squares, and they're all stitched, and it's my new favorite. And then I used some of the paper. I think these are both. Let's pull out a packet and see. And this time I gave you the little blue embellishments just because I thought they matched so well. I didn't want to have to make you use whatever you had. So don't lose your little blue things. I'm going to set them right there. So that's what you're going to stamp on. I'm just checking to see if these are both. Yeah, these are both from the gnome paper. And I didn't buy the gnome dies and stamps, but the paper, the other side of it is perfect for this. And this is Balmy Blue. So let's do our stamping first. So you're going to stamp a Santa with the early espresso again. I keep getting slanted. And that's gonna, oh, one reindeer just, there we go. That's just gonna go on your banner here. Oh, so pretty. And then we're going to do, let me find it. It's here somewhere. Santa Claus is coming to town. It's going to fit right on that little blue piece. Set that aside for just a minute. We'll banner cut the end of it in a minute. Now, if you have the snowflake bundle that has the dies that you can cut out, you could add some extra snowflakes to it. That would be real pretty. And I'm going to use other adhesive for this. So these just go on flat. And then this snowflake piece just goes on over here. And then let's banner cut the end of this. So just cut in the middle, and then from each corner to the middle. I'm just using these scissors because they were handy. Oops, a little bit more that way. There we go. And then this, we're going to put on with dimensionals. I'll just use the paper pumpkin ones because they're handy. Oops. And I thought that needed to go kind of slanted that way because he was flying away. And then this guy I just put on with some Stampin' Seal or liquid adhesive. And he just kind of tucks in under that. And then all you need is your little embellishments. Don't lose those. With these ones, for me, it's easier to use my tweezers than the Take Your Pick tool. So I put one on the corner of the sentiment there, and then the medium one. So you have one of each size up on the circle, and then the little one I put on the banner with Santa. And we're going to put it here this time. There wasn't as much room at the top. And there we go. There is the bonus card. So again, somebody will get the one already made. I just mix up all the envelopes and then started dressing them. So I don't know who will get one already made, but somebody will get one already made. But everybody will get either the things to make it or one already made. So here is everything that we made tonight. See if I can get them all in there. Thank you, ladies. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I love all these cards. I think they're so pretty. So then you will have 10 cards when you get that one. 10 Christmas cards ready to go. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. And I forgot to mention that they do have with this kit, there's an add-on where you can get some of these bags. So they're just like, I think they're just little paper sacks. I have not checked to see if they're still available, but you could easily make little treat bags, put candy in there, put gift cards in there, a little small gift or something. But those are an add-on that you can get that goes with this paper pumpkin. Okay, that's it. And I will, so tomorrow night I will be here, not here, I will be on my page at 7:30. We're going to do a Facebook Live. I don't know what it is yet. I have to figure that out after this. It'll probably be something with the fitting floret. So this is something new that just came out today. And I'll show you more of it tomorrow. But it is a whole collection that you can get. The paper, the Christmas stamp set, and these cute green embellishments are only available now, November through the 4th of January, or while supplies last. So if they sell out, that's it. This bundle, the stamp set and the dies, will be in the spring mini catalog coming January 4th or 5th. So just to let you know what's available there, those are available as of today. So we'll be playing with them tomorrow night. We'll be using them in card class. Here, let me grab it real quick. Hang on one sec. Because I haven't been able to show you any of what we're doing in card class because I'm still working on it. We were out of town this last weekend at my nephew's wedding, and so it just put me behind on everything. But this is one of the cards we're going to make in card class tomorrow, or not tomorrow night, Thursday night. So it's using this new die set. Has these wonderful frames, and it's using the framed in festive stamp set. So I kind of copied this from this guy right here. It doesn't have quite as many pieces because I have to be able to sleep between now and Thursday. But I was pleased with it. And then I used the poinsettia paper to make it more Christmassy. So that's one of the cards we'll be making Thursday night. Today is the last day to sign up. I'm working on getting everything cut today and tomorrow. So if that's something you want to do and you haven't signed up already, be sure you sign up. Oh, we forgot our embellishments. Oh my goodness. Hang on. We just thought we were done. We forgot completely about our embellishments. Let me get, where's my directions? Because it tells me exactly how many I need. Oh my. Where'd they go? All right, well, we'll just look at, oh, they just go in the middle of the snowflakes. I remember now. I remember. Goodness gracious. Okay, so you have these cute little, I don't know, little pearl kind of things. And so, let's see if I did a better job. Yes, I did. So you want to put them just in the middle of the snowflakes. So this one I actually left room. When I made it the first time, I did not. Oops, come here. So they just go in the middle. Oh, he got scooted over. That's right. In the middle of our snowflakes. I think I need more putty. There we go. So that one, just one in the middle of each snowflake. I'm looking at the ones I'd already done somewhere so I can see. Because I don't know where my directions went. They're here somewhere, hiding from me. Yep, one in the middle of that snowflake. One of the bigger ones. There they are. Like, now I've lost my embellishments. Tell you, I'm losing my brain. So that goes in the middle of that. And then the last one, just a big one in the middle of that snowflake. Wherever my last card is. I'm telling you. Where's my Mary card? Here he is. He needs one big one. In the middle of that snowflake. There. Goodness gracious. Now they have all their embellishments. There we go. Now they're even sparklier. Okay, now we're done. All right, well, I will see you tomorrow night for my Facebook Live at 7:30. And then Thursday, I will see some of you here for card class. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you later. Bye.